If you tuning in right now, this game is so goddamn fun.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson.
I mean, all I did, right, is adjust my pass coverage by 1 point. I went up 1 point. That's how it's supposed to be when I put my set 3 automatic sliders out. Excuse me. In the video you'll see it at 48. It's supposed to be 49. I was wondering why my gameplay, why I was enjoying set 4 more than set 3. Now I know why I was having such a hard time running the ball. Harder than what I expected because I had put the wrong input in. So I'm making sure I state this in the beginning of this video, because this is going to be an entertaining game for those who watch it.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton.
Oh, this mother, boy. If you play set 4, if you play set 4, this is no different than set 4. It plays exactly like set 4, just as spontaneous. It's exciting. It's fun. It's what it was supposed to be when I put the video out. So I want to make sure y'all know that. I'm gonna leave the description below to make sure you adjust pass coverage for set 3. If you play with set 3, from 48 to 49. Man, this is so fun. Perfect now. Content.
These two teams making their final
totally content.
Before coming out for the second half. And for the Colts, we go back.
I'm always routinely checking my sliders to make sure everything is good. But let me shut up and get into this gameplay.
As we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And the mile high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively. That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. To throw is Ryan. He'll get this off to Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
That call makes sense, because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
4th down. Here's Ryan. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs. I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. We'll get this up to about the 44. End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry. Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Ryan. He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done. And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup. Now Ryan on 1st down. And he's got Pierce. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill. Throwing on 2nd and 3, Ryan. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, and it's 3rd and short. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On first down, Ryan. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So Ryan heads to the sideline, and out now is Rodrigo Blankenship for the Indianapolis field goal try. Blankenship's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy, and unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Colts getting ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Play action. Ryan. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Ryan. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. On third down, Ryan. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. Another good reception there, the Colts on the march.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They run once more with Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well done.
Crazy fun. This shit crazy fun.
I love that description because diagnosed.
Perfect. All I did was go 1 point on the pass coverage. That's where it was supposed to be at. Y'all gotta excuse me. I just got done cooking. Man, it's spicy up in this room.
The Colts on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 7. Ryan. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And the Colts coming out now. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Back to the air, Ryan after the pick 6. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake through there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 4th quarter, every drive so critical. You figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You've got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Now Ryan. That's complete to Pierce. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the handoff, Taylor. They juked him, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 128 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. The toss here completed to Pittman. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
This has been one mistake after another on the offensive
Don't
side.
feel sorry for him if you're watching this game at this point. Because I played a game with the Eagles and the Cowboys was handling me my ass.
And it's not looking good for him here.
Here's the Denver offense now.
Dak was dropping darts all game.
I like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On 1st down, Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Frank Reich not so sure about that last call. He's going to go ahead and throw out the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Beck, and he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They go back to the ground with Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the 1st. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically. But it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, Brandon, if I see a dime look, if I see 6 defensive backs near the goal line, I'm changing to a running play every time.
And they had 6 there. Surprised he didn't audible at the line?
Very much so. I'm going to count on my offensive line in this situation against the lighter defensive backs and try and push it across the end zone that way.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Even the most elusive quarterbacks have those tough days where they can't avoid sacks, and this is one of them. 3rd time he's gone down. He might develop some happy feet now, want to escape the pocket and try and gain more yardage with his legs.
4th down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
From the 27, Ryan. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one is gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. He finds Pierce. It's complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Here's Ryan to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the 35 on 2nd down, Ryan, a short throw. This is caught by Cox. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Again, Ryan. And that is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop? Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Ryan, he's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Ryan. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. 4th down. Here's Ryan. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Throwing again, Ryan. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10, it's Ryan again. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Randy Gregory.
Man, this game felt so good, man. I hate that I gave y'all. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks since them sliders been out. My set 3 sliders been out. But I even hate during that time that I gave y'all the incorrect math. So I'm making sure y'all know. Make sure you put pass coverage at 49 instead of 48. If you using my automatic set 3 sliders, you playing with it the way I have it initially in the description or in the video. Just make sure you put pass coverage at 49. This gameplay was so fucking fun. I play on set 4, my hardest set. So the same thing. It's extremely fun. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Set 4 is fun as hell too, but that's just a little bit harder difficulty. That's all. If you want a harder difficulty. Finally, man, I was wondering why am I a little frustrated with this gameplay? This ain't what I was expecting. But you know, I can make mistakes just like any other human being. Let's check the stats out. Matty Ice, if he would have threw 3 touchdowns, he would have had won the game. But you know, I'm learning. The more I play this game a lot, y'all. Outside of work, because it's like my second job. That's how I see it. And I learned about football. I just learned so much about fucking football, man. So I'm learning what plays to call, what not to play, depending on the down and what situation you're in. My offense definitely didn't win this game because it was tough. Yeah, my offense didn't win this game. Not really. I mean, you could say it could, but I didn't even get a passing touchdown. Realistic numbers. I'm able to run a little bit better, all because I went on 1 point on my pass coverage. Sometimes, but these sliders are so like symbiotic, man. Like pass coverage just affected everything else, including the run game. It's like, why? I know I ain't the only one that experienced that. That's probably why I got that one light down. Somebody disliked my set 3 sliders, and you know what? You was right for that. Whoever did that. I had to do the math in my head. I had to figure it out though. Why? What's going on? What's wrong? Now I'm about to play another game. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm off tomorrow too. This shit was too good. Dang. Why does this guy look like he's really short? He's really tall though. Damn, man, he's tall too. God dang. Hey man, look, this set 3 is now officially official. It's officially one of the best sets I have, I believe. Nah, I don't want to say that because it's all about your difficulty. They all good.